Yeah, thank you for the organizers for inviting me to be here and give a short lightning talk, as it's called. So my name is Gerd Räther. I'm working for Computer Center and for 5 years for a federal agency. So that's my customer, and this customer has other federal agencies as more customers. So we are running their Nextcloud, and we had also an exponentially grown user base, which levels off a little bit. So basically, I'm responsible for 50,000 users for support, and a little bit. I was also asked to predict the user numbers, which work quite well. So I could predict them in this project. That's a little bit of my hobby because originally I'm a physicist. And so in the beginning, we really had a nice exponential growth, or a hockey curve, as this word was used here more often. And so for the moment, it stabilizes, and I also supported the transition from OnlyOffice to Collabora. And so therefore, as the face to the users, I'm a little bit so between the users and Nextcloud Collabora support. And so I'm also interested in a bit of competitive analysis. What can OnlyOffice do well? What can Microsoft do well? What can Collabora do well? Because recently there are also more rumors that maybe Nextcloud is shifting back to something called EuroOffice. So I'm also here to hear more about these things. And to compare things from the user perspective, let's compare Collabora with Microsoft 365, which is currently not in use, to say. So I observed that in Microsoft 365, one can also collaborate on the desktop. So I thought that there must be something like Collabora desktop, and indeed there is. And but maybe there's a little bit less or not enough advertisement for that. But so it's good to hear that in this conference there's more talk about that. So also I support the Sync client, but that's not a topic here. The Nextcloud client, which also sometimes a little bit clunky, and that's also one of the things which keeps me busy in this project. So I'm really excited for the Collabora Nextcloud, Collabora desktop client, and I already heard more about this. So there was, so far in the past, not much advertisement, but it's new and it's coming. That's good. And so I'm also here to get some more news about the development of LibreOffice and Collabora, where I'm also not quite sure in which direction this is going. That's basically one of my interests here. Also, I think of growing importance for customers of Computer Center is the importance of templates. So since the IT Planungsrat recently decided to use open document format as standard format for the so-called German stack, I think there might be many federal agencies and country agencies who want to convert or need to convert their templates to some open format. And that's also, I'm curious about what Collabora can do for them. Yeah, that's basically it. I think that was shorter than the usual talk. So if you have some questions, let me know. But that was also more a talk where I also had questions for Collabora. Okay, thank you.